Tonight on Playback TV, we are watching the NBA All-Star Game. Playback.tv/runningbackphilly. It's a new platform. We watch live games. There's a live chat. I can bring people on the stage. You can talk. You can hang out. We could chop it up. It's a fun time. We're building a community over there. We have almost 600 people in that room. Playback.tv/runningbackphilly. Go there and watch the NBA All-Star Game with us tonight. All right? Let's get into this. Mac McClung wins the NBA dunk contest. And he becomes the first white man to win an NBA dunk contest since Brent Barry in 1996. And really, Brent Barry, when he won it, he was just kind of a tall, very long wingspan kind of guy, and he dunked from the free throw line. But he didn't have bunnies like this. He didn't have bunnies like Mac McClung has bunnies. Mac McClung has the most bunnies of any white person that's ever lived. And if you don't believe that, you got to show me. You got to show me who. I've never seen a white man dunk like this. Unbeknownst to Mac McClung, upon winning the NBA dunk contest, he doesn't know this, but he made white kids across the world proud. And he gave them hope. He gave them hope that one day they can dunk a basketball. And they probably won't be able to, because Mac McClung is one in a million. But he made us all proud. You know, growing up, being a fan of sports, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. I think all my white people can agree with me. It's a thing. You know, Ed Davis, who the hell was a white wide receiver for the Broncos back in the day? Christian McCaffrey's dad, Ed McCaffrey. I used to see him on the screen and be like, "Dad, there's a white guy." You know, we don't get that. We don't get that professional athlete type of stuff unless you watch hockey, and who the hell wants to watch that? You know what I mean? Or golf. My favorite sports, basketball, football, you know? It's just nice to see a white guy once in a while. And I probably never thought I was going to see a white guy win a dunk contest. Mac McClung did that for us. And he made us all proud. And I was saying this today, and my girlfriend was like, "You don't have to be black to jump." That's what she said to me. And I was thinking about it, and I understand like why white people would say that. Like it's offensive to say white people can't jump, or like it's offensive to say a white man never won an NBA dunk contest or hasn't since Brent Barry 96, or it's offensive to say white people aren't fast or whatever. It's not. It shouldn't be offensive, and it's not racist or prejudiced to say white people are less athletic than the rest of the world. It's just a fact that people of Northern European descent are not very athletic. We don't have natural athleticism on that level. You know what I mean? I don't think that's crazy to say. I think that's a fact. I mean, look at Nikola Jokic. Guy doesn't have a muscle in his body. Dude's built like a pack of icing. You know what I mean? Like just naturally, you know? The little icing pack that you get with like the toaster strudels. Like that's what he's built like. That's how he's naturally built. He could work out, lift weights, eat right, and do everything forever, and he just doesn't have the genetics. He's European, you know? Look at Furkan Korkmaz, bro. Not an ounce of muscle in his body. I'm just saying. We don't have that bounce, man. White Man Can't Jump was a movie for a reason. Mac McClung, he defied the odds. And he made us all proud to be fans of a sport and watch a dunk contest. White man got bunnies. But to white kids across America, you're probably not going to jump like Mac McClung. I'm just throwing it out there. Another funny thing about this is Sixers fans, you know, Mac McClung had a pretty good game in the Rising Stars Challenge, and then he wins a dunk contest, and people are actually on Twitter saying that he should get minutes in the NBA. And like, where did this come from now? Come on, son. Where did this come from? Dunking a basketball is not going to help you in the NBA. The Sixers' deficiencies are not 360 windmill dunks. We're not sitting here like, damn, man. Like, I think we're possibly a championship contender, but we just, like, when it comes down to it, we don't have anybody to make their friends stand on each other's shoulders and do a 360 windmill over top of them in the fourth quarter. It's ridiculous. Knock it off. Mac McClung is not in the NBA because Mac McClung is not an NBA player. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's fun that he won a dunk contest. It's fun that he hit some threes in the Rising Stars Challenge, which is basically a YMCA pickup game and nobody's playing any defense. It's fun. Stop it. This does not mean Mac McClung should get minutes for the 76ers in the NBA. And somebody said, well, he's better than Korkmaz. Yeah, Korkmaz shouldn't get minutes either. None of them should. All right. Anyway, shout out to Mac McClung. Thank you for winning the NBA dunk contest, giving white kids across America hope that one day they will be able to dunk a basketball, which they probably will not. Like, just statistically, they probably won't be able to. Other news, Kevin Love plans to sign with the Miami Heat. And that's a bummer. Kevin Love was bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers and was released as a free agent, released into the world to spread his wings and fly and go sign with whoever the hell he wants to sign with. And there was rumors swirling that he was going to meet with the Philadelphia 76ers and choose between the Sixers and the Miami Heat. He ultimately chose the Miami Heat. And let's be serious, 34, put in time in the NBA, put in a lot of time in Cleveland, Ohio. Who wants to live there? Nobody. Not even the people that live in Ohio want to live in Ohio. So he says, listen, I could go try to compete for an NBA championship, or I can go play the rest of my days under the palm trees in Miami, Florida. He chose Miami, Florida. I can't be mad at him for that. I wanted Kevin Love on the Sixers team, and a lot of people were replying to me on Twitter saying Kevin Love is not good anymore. Kevin Love this, Kevin Love that. Nobody's saying Kevin Love is UCLA Kevin Love, or is his beginning days of the Minnesota Timberwolves Kevin Love, where he's putting up 30 points and 25 rebounds. Nobody's saying that. Is he better than Montrezl Harrell? Yes. That's all you got to do. I did this last year when we were talking about the trade deadline and we were talking about buyouts and free agents in the buyout market. I said, don't think too much about this. Last year, I said, are they better than Furkan Korkmaz? That's the only answer you need to ask yourself. This year, it's Montrezl Harrell. Would Kevin Love be a better backup 4/5 than Montrezl Harrell? Yes, he would. You could have even played him alongside Embiid at the 4. There's a lot of things you could have done with Kevin Love. He can still rebound, and he can shoot threes. Anybody that can rebound and shoot threes is okay in my book. But Kevin Love ultimately decided to sign with the Miami Heat and play the rest of his days in beautiful Miami, Florida, and I can't blame him. So the 76ers are left with Montrezl Harrell, Paul Reed, and Dwayne Dedmon at backup center. And that's still the biggest hole in this team's roster. And we'll have to see, what happens moving forward. We'll have to see what Doc does. I think Paul Reed again won the backup center minutes, but it's never any telling what Doc Rivers is about to do. Don't hold your breath on it. That's the end of this video. Shout out to Mac McClung for winning the dunk contest. Watch the NBA All-Star Game with us tonight. I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace.